All right, we're recording. Happy February, guys. So I am really, really pumped for this month, and I'm really, really pumped for all of the things that we have going on, which is kind of a lot, but not to be overwhelmed. We got this. So I wanted to kind of cover some February things, dive into some Team Cup stuff a little bit. Is everyone here on a Team Cup team? Yes, no, yes, no, yeah, I guess, okay. If you're not, that's okay. Team Cup, we'll dive into that a little bit more in a minute. But a good chance to kind of just really stretch your legs and like just kind of take this to the next level. I think we all have some pretty big goals for, this month, this next month, this year, all of those things. So we're going to just kind of set the tone for the year this month. And we're going to lean in and we're really just going to focus on getting people results, helping people succeed because, and you guys know it, like getting that message from somebody that's like, holy crap, like this just happened. I feel like this is going on. I feel amazing. Like that is so powerful and it's so inspiring. And it makes a big difference, especially when you can show your audience, I am helping people get results. Like this is what's happening in my accountability group. And you don't always have to, have 100 people and you're showcasing 100 people's results. But that's why we're a team, because we can ask in our team page, hey, somebody share a transformation. Hey, somebody share some victories for this week. Hey, I want to post in my stories some things that we've accomplished this week. So lean in. Don't hesitate to ask for that. We should all be posting some kind of a Transformation Tuesday, Transformation Thursday, Throwback Thursday, Flashback Friday, whatever, showcasing progress of some sort. And sharing that within your stories or doing a series of stories, both Instagram and Facebook, to kind of showcase that. So I'm going to do... I made some slides because I like to make slides. So I'm gonna do that real quick. How do I, okay, let me see. Screen share. Hold on, before we do that. Anybody have any victories from this last week that you want to share? Anything exciting? Anything not exciting? Any challenges? Anything that you want to just put out there? Kelly's coming. She's got something.
I'm proud of myself for following my nutrition, and I've lost like 4 pounds so far, so that's good. Finally getting this dang baby weight off. And I hit my SC goal for the month, so that's exciting.
Boom. You did. Your pictures from this week were amazing too. Y'all go check out Kelly's picture. Did you post? You didn't post it on your Facebook yet, did you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. I need to just rip the Band-Aid off and do it. Like for some reason, I feel more comfortable doing it on my stories. I don't know if it's like because I know it goes away real fast.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't know.
Rip that shit off. They're freaking amazing and you should be really proud.
Oh, thanks.
So I'm going to hack your Facebook and post them for you and be like, look at this bitch. She looks freaking amazing. And she's a mom of 3. Like, what the what? She's probably going to be a mom of 4 with this body.
Okay. Oh, but I love that. Will you please post, look at this bitch? Because that's
right.
Me? Yeah, I probably would post that.
Yeah, no, I love that. I don't know where my notes are, but I was listening to that call yesterday in the Champions page from that Danny chick. I think her name was Danny. I could be making that up. But she was talking about like a hard invite, I think. Did you all see this? Do you know what I'm talking about? Anybody with me?
I didn't.
Okay. So she was talking about like have your transformation, like put the name of your group on it and when it starts, and then like post that. Which I didn't think we were supposed to post pictures with words on them anymore. So that confused me. But I did think maybe I should do that with my transformation.
Yeah. So she went through and she said, 3 times a
We can't hear you, Sarah.
Oh, your volume's gone.
You gone. I don't know about 3 times, but here's what I wrote down. She said a hard invite is just like a straight up invite. So she does a picture of her transformation with text on it with the name of the group, like hers is Fierce and Fab in February. And then it says like open enrollment or enrollment begins February 1st. And then her post is just simple, looking for 10 dedicated women to join my next challenge group. Enrollment opens February 1st. We'll be doing 20-minute workouts following a simple meal plan, dense nutrition, support, and accountability, fun challenges and prizes. Drop an emoji below or like this post. So she said give a couple ways for people to, like a couple different calls of action, not just like DM me for more info. She said you should always have a hard invite in your feed and in your stories. So I don't know, I was thinking about doing that with my transformation, but I scared.
I've been doing a lot more of that this week, like posting, oh, Emily, were you going to say something? Emily?
What? Oh, no.
Oh, just like, because I usually try to do like an invite like every Tuesday and Thursday, or like every, you know, like I'll do a transformation one or I'll do a coaching one. And I have had something constantly rolling, like polls rolling or like a survey rolling or something this whole week, inviting to coaching, inviting to February group, inviting to coaching, inviting, and I've had several new conversations from that. And I don't know that it's because it's constantly in there. And like when people scroll back through, or even to say like, did you catch my whatever, scroll back through my stories. It's been there. And you guys know me, I'm a night owl. Like I'm up till 10, 11 o'clock at night. And that's usually when I post like my call to action stories. I know Sarah's like, nope, bye. But I do. And like, then when I wake up in the morning, I can go through and see like who's looked at them. And then I can take down some names and have, you know, whether it's 3 to 5 people from my stories that have viewed them, I can say, okay, these are the 3 to 5 people I need to reach out to today. And I was completely transparent the other day. We're talking about how my invites for last month sucked and my invites for December sucked. But if I can commit to just 3 conversations every day, that's 100, almost 100 more people that I talk to than I wouldn't. If I can commit to 5 new, you know, and that's in addition to like follow-ups and like people that are like commenting and, you know, on your post or whatever, send me more info or filling out an application. Like that's new conversation. So, you know, I think when we come into coaching or we come into the, you know, the idea of inviting, it can seem extremely overwhelming, especially if you see other coaches that are like, oh, I'm inviting 30 people a day. And you're like, holy crap, that's way too much. I'm completely overwhelmed. If you can commit to that, like 3 to 5 people, that will totally take you out of your comfort zone, help you practice that much more having those conversations, because really it just comes, it's a matter of just getting more comfortable with those conversations and talking through them. But just committing to that little bit, even if it's like a Monday through Friday, like, okay, I'm going to talk to 5 people Monday through Friday. That's 25 people each week. That's 100 people a month. Totally doable. So anyway, yes, I like the idea of having that stream of something in your stories, and then always having, not always having, but you can create that stream of transformations and then make a highlight on your stories that says transformations, or make a highlight on your stories that says, you know, what is a coach, or, you know, something sassy about coaching or whatever. So that way you can direct people to that. Like what I've been doing with this reset is when somebody asks, I'm like, oh, you know, I have a thing in my stories, go check that out. Or I'll send them the highlight. So then it takes them through those highlights of stories. Yes, I need to go back and watch that video. It was in Beachbody Champions, correct? Okay. Noted. All right, who else had something to share?
I can share, but most of us have already talked about it already. So this past January, am I frozen? Am I delayed? Am I having internet issues? Okay, I'm just gonna talk and see where that gets me.
Yeah.
So last month was my biggest month ever in 3 years. And I can't tell you what I did that was different, but here's what I can tell you. Since October, I have tracked my things every day, what I'm doing. I'm keeping track of my people. I'm inviting every single day. I'm showing up in my stories every single day. I'm in my feed every single day, whether I am traveling, whether I am sick, whether my kids are sick. I may not post a workout. We just had influenza for 5 days. I'm not posting a workout because I'm not doing a workout, but I'm showing up for my people every single day. And it has been consistent since October. And that now is starting to feed into where I am and where I'm having conversations. And I didn't do anything magic. I did nothing that was different this month that I did for the past 4 months. But these are the people that I've been having conversations with. So sometimes I know it's frustrating. Sometimes I know when we're commenting with each other and we're talking to each other, and you know, Ashley and I are saying, I hit SC18, I hit SC20. It's okay, because that wasn't anything that I did differently today. And your people are going to keep coming back. Up until yesterday, I think it was yesterday, I had never, ever signed a person from Instagram. I lied. I signed one girl. She was like my unicorn 2 years ago. I had never signed one person because that was my cold market. Those are the people that I don't know. They don't know me. They're not Susie from down the street. They're not Jane that I went to high school with. But I've showed up consistently for those people for a year now, and now they're starting to come around, and now we're having conversations. So I think knowing that, don't get down on yourself. This is something that I've been doing for 3 years, and you have your ups and your downs, and there was no magical powder that I sprinkled. There was nothing. Like, I didn't do anything. I dedicated an hour of my day in small pockets of time to my business, and it paid off 5 months later. Like, it didn't pay off today from yesterday. It paid off 5 months later. So you have to just keep showing up for those people and gain their trust. That's it. That was my big moment.
Well, congrats, lady, on an awesome January. And you lead from the front, and you lead by example, and you do the things, and that is very reflective in the people that you have that are coming to you for guidance. You guys have probably heard me say it 100 times. I say, be here in a year. And that doesn't mean just like hang out for a year and all of a sudden on day 366, 15 people are going to be here showing up, like ready to sign up. That means like do the consistent activities over the course of time. People, I mean, it's a health and fitness journey. It's not like somebody is just buying a skincare product to use. Like, they want a transformation, and a transformation takes time. And they want to know that they're with somebody who isn't going to show up for a week and then quit. And they want somebody that's going to be there for the long haul. So sometimes it takes a little bit of time to build that trusting relationship. Sometimes it takes a little bit of time for somebody to say, okay, I feel comfortable watching you. Like, I see that you've had a transformation. I see that you've been consistent. I see that your mindset is changing. I see your positivity. Like, I see what this is doing for you in your life. And I want to be a part of that. It's contagious. It totally is. So that showing up consistently is well worth it. And those conversations are super important too. And we get the conversations from other people in other companies. Like, they happen. And a lot of times they're, sometimes it can be irritating, or sometimes it can be like, oh my gosh, did you even look at my profile? And that's why, it's important to look at someone's profile before sending them a message. But building that relationship is not an easy task. Yes, there is rejection that comes with this business, but we know this works. Like, we know these programs work. We know the accountability groups work. We know the nutrition works. It's a matter of doing the things. And we know that this business works. I mean, listen to any top coach who's posted a video on the Beachbody Champions page. They're going to tell you the same exact thing all the time. I invite, I show up, I track my business, I keep having conversations, I work through programs, I'm a product of the product. I mean, it seems redundant, but that's what it takes. I mean, this is your job description, right? Like, this is what, if you were to go to a cubicle every day, this would be your job description. Build relationships, have conversations, enroll people, get them started, get them results. Anybody else have anything? I'm going to dive into these slides real quick. Okay. Can you guys see my screen?
I do want to say really quick, because I forgot to buy my summit ticket while I was on sale. Still on sale. So if you haven't bought your summit ticket and you're on right now, go buy your summit ticket.
And if you are a new coach, if you purchase a summit ticket, so if you hit Success Club for 3 out of 6 months in your first 6 months in the business, if you hit Success Club in 3 of those months, then you will get a free summit ticket. If you are a new coach and you purchase a ticket and then you hit Success Club 3 times, Beachbody will reimburse you the cost of that ticket. You just have to let them know. You'll also be a success starter as well. Okay, so January leaderboards. I've had this kind of running all week, and I've been updating it all week, and I've just been blown away, guys. Like, congrats everyone who has worked hard and who has pushed this month and who has stepped out of their comfort zone and who has had more conversations and who I don't remember the last time we've had this many lives changed on a leaderboard. It's probably been at least 6 months. I know fall was a challenge for a lot of us. I know we kind of struggled through some things toward the end of the year. That's fine. Life happens. Everything happens for a reason. But we came out strong in January, and it's super motivating. Kelly Dean, Coach of the Week. Congrats, Kelly! Who hit her SD10 goal and is just like doing badass stuff over there. Yeah, girl. But yeah, it was super inspiring to see.
You. Thank
What?
you.
Oh,
Thank you.
yeah, sparkly pants. But yeah, guys, awesome. Way to work hard, way to show up, changing lives. Good stuff. February is Team Cup month. We know these things. Do I think that that could be, those numbers could be even bigger this month? Hell freaking yes, I do. And how are we going to get there? Well, we're just going to continue to do what we're doing. We're going to continue to show up. We're going to continue to inspire, and we're going to lean in. So I have here on this February happenings. Is it better if I do like this? Oops. Yeah.
Much better.
Okay. So there's leaderboards. Ooh, yeah. Go team. Okay. So for everyone who's on a Team Cup team, and I haven't put this out there yet, I figured I'd ask on the call. Do we want to do a Facebook group? I know that like sometimes too many Facebook group, like all that stuff. But I know that there are people in our team page that are not on Team Cup, and sometimes it helps to have that extra drive, like ring the bell challenge, or like, what are you doing for conversations?
Maybe just a chat.
Okay. Like an everybody in the chat.
Just add everyone to the Team Cup one we have, maybe.
We have a Team Cup. Yeah, I just started a thread last week.
Yeah. And we have one for our team too.
Okay.
So maybe if we just, maybe if we just want to combine though, I don't know.
I think so. You've got a couple of others we need to get in on it too.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we could do a group because we have the files. Like we have a coach guide, we have a participant guide, we have like an image as well that we can use. Okay, well, I'll just get with some of you guys today and we'll kind of just figure out what's going to work best for the month. Okay, so Team Cup, if you signed up for a Team Cup team, you should have received an email last night, maybe this morning, with your 3 $10 off promo codes for the month of February. What does that mean? That means that you have 3 $10 off promo codes to send to somebody who is signing up with a challenge pack or a completion pack that costs more than $140. It does have to be $140 or more. You copy that little whatever in the email, that little code, and then they apply it at the checkout, because there's a spot at the checkout that says, you know, do you have a coupon code or a promo code or something? And then they just paste that in and it will take that $10 off. What I will be doing today is creating a story that I'm going to continually use in my Instagram feed that says, you know, $10, because I got an email for myself and I got one for my husband who I put on a Team Cup team. So I have 6 $10 off promo codes to use. So I will be creating an Instagram story, Facebook story that says, these are my $10, you know, I have 6 $10 off codes to use for the month. And then I'm going to put a check mark whenever I use each one, and use that little extra incentive whenever I am talking to people about enrolling. I only have 5 codes left. Would you like to snag one of those? I only have 4 codes left. I'm down to my last promo code, whatever it is. If you signed up your spouse on a Team Cup, you can use their promo codes as your own. Team Cup. We know that, and there's, I posted the FAQs in the team page. We know that for every Success Club point you get a Team Cup point. We know that you get points for rank advancing your business. And we know that you get points if you purchase a summit ticket. So those things are what we are doing. We know that there are tiers of prizes that you can earn. If you hit Success Club, you get a 10 rounds tank top, Joel's new program that's coming out. You guys, I have been digging into that a little bit, and I'm not trying to get ahead of myself, but oh my gosh, I feel like there are so many people that are going to just go crazy over this program. People that loved Core de Force, this is like going to be right up their alley, because it's another like boxing MMA type program. Totally didn't want to dive into this on the call today, but I have to just share a couple things. Are you? For all of our Lift 4 people, like we had.
Oh my God, Joel, I'm his biggest fan.
I love boxing and all that. I'm so freaking excited. I'm going to run with this program. I can't even.
So they will be releasing a sneak peek workout. The 10 rounds bus is going on tour. They just filmed week 1 in LA. They're filming week 2 in Vegas next week. They're doing a 10 rounds event today in LA. I'm going to try to be a creepy stalker in Vegas next weekend and try to go see if I can see the bus and go see Joel, not end up in jail. And then they're going to travel with this bus all over the US to film and just really promote the crap out of this program. So I believe, and I haven't figured out the exact dates, what they are, but I think in March there's early, I think I wrote it down in my calendar. Did I? 10 rounds early release, March 16th. For that's for coaches and people who purchase and sign up as a coach. And then challenge packs for customers open up April 6th. So in the month of March, probably early March, I'm going to create a sneak peek group. Same thing that we always do when a new program launches, and have images and pricing and all that stuff, and start talking about that in stories and challenge groups. As well. I've had a couple of challengers who have heard about it and have reached out and asked, when does this come out? What are the details? And I'm just telling them we're in the early stages right now. I will have more info for you in March. Nothing is coming in the pipeline just yet. Be patient. So as soon as we get the information on that sneak peek workout, I'm sure they'll probably release one that we can all sample. We'll just kind of dive into that. Okay. So this month we have the promo codes. February promos, Bar Blend Challenge Packs are still $20 off. With that, if you have a new customer signing up, instead of just doing the all access $160 all access pass plus Shakeology, strongly encourage them to do the Bar Blend Challenge Pack, because they're going to get a $70 program, $50 program access basically for free. For free. And then they're going to get a stack of those affirmation cards for free. Like, it's $160, $150 if you give them a promo code. So what I've been doing is, all my new people, hey, I'm just gonna send you the link to this bar. Even if they don't want to do the program, those affirmation cards, those might change their life. That nutrition guide that comes with that, have you guys looked at that nutrition guide for Bar Blend? It is amazing. Like, it is super simplified. There are so many delicious things in there. I am sending a lot of people that ask about nutrition. Oh, I need some new recipes. Hey, go into, like, new people that have signed up for Bar. Go into that Bar Blend program materials and look at that nutrition guide. Print that out, save it, look through there. There's a lot of really good stuff in there. So that's my intention, is to sign everyone up with the Bar Blend Challenge Pack this month. I think the 6 weeks of the work challenge pack is on sale until like the 4th. Am I right? I didn't write down the date. So those are, and I'm going to post in my 6 weeks of the work info group today, last chance to save an extra $20 on. So if you've had anybody that you've talked to about 6 weeks of the work, make sure you go back to them and just let them know and say, also, I have a promo code for you if you wanted to save an extra $10.
When's the second?
The second? Okay, so tomorrow. So
Sorry, I was already on Coach Office, so I figured I would just look back for you.
So 6 weeks of the work challenge packs go up by another $20 after the second. And then I think that doesn't release fully until April 1st on Beachbody On Demand for everyone. I will be starting 6 weeks of the work after Bar Blend. Pray for me. February group, if you're not doing a February group, I would suggest doing a February group. You can get in on one of our groups if you're get with your coach if you don't already have a group, and just do it. We know that accountability groups work. We know that people get results from accountability groups, and we know that it's important to always have something to be inviting to. So I am going to be inviting to this February group for the next few days, and I plan on closing out my enrollment on Tuesday night. I don't like for people to feel like they're behind. I don't like to have people joining mid-month. They certainly can. If I have somebody that signs up, hey, Ashley, I need help. I want to get started, blah, blah, blah. Great. I will plug them in. I will send them a helpful document to get them started. And I will say, just start showing up in the group and start checking in. See everybody's posts. Meal plans are in the filed section. But I like to give people a specific call to action and a set date. So that way they are, that extra like FOMO is there. And then for the month of March, several of us have, and feel free to do this too, decided to do a health bet. What we've done for health bets in the past is it's a $10 buy-in. I typically do, if they purchase a new challenge pack for that group, I typically waive their $10, or I'll put $10 in the pot for them. And then they get a shot at the pot. We usually do most body weight percentage lost. We do top 3. First gets 70% of the pot, second gets 20%, third gets 10% of the pot. And then we do like another total transformation challenge. They share what their total like before and after pics or like measurements. And then we usually just send a gift card or send them some kind of a gift or a sweatshirt or tank or whatever, or a tub of Energize or something for their participation. I have found that teaming up with at least another coach or your coach or several coaches, that does drive up the total of the pot. We've done message threads in the past where we've kept people in a message thread and just ran the Health Bet group within our group. I never will kick anybody out of our challenge group unless they're like causing a fit and being crazy. But for the purpose of the Health Bet, I usually just do a message thread of those people who have paid the $10 or who are in. So for the last half of the month, I fully intend to talk about the Health Bet group. This is my calendar for February. So I didn't put any of that stuff on there yet. I just started working on this morning because I wrote it down in my other book and I was like, I probably need to have a visual for you guys. So I plan on doing a new coach kickoff call on Monday night and then another one on the 17th. I will do 2 coach sneak peeks this month, the week of the 10th and the 24th, and then do a live coach event on those Wednesday nights, similar to what I did this last week. Amanda?
Sorry, on those coach sneak peeks, are those going to be, do we want to do any like we did last time where we have like the test drive coach thing?
Yeah. So what I think I might, and it's whatever you guys want to do too, but I might actually switch it up and do that like test drive for the last week of the month. So that way they can like try out the workouts and then get them signed up to start in the Health Bet. So that way they may come into this coach sneak peek first and then we'll do like a sneak peek week before. But I think, and I need to go back in there and post because I missed yesterday's, but just showing what you do, sharing what's on your heart, talking about the community, talking about what this has done for you, I think is so completely important and relatable. And even if you're relatively new to this, or if you've never done a sneak peek before, then great, we have a team for that. Like we do it together. And just, whether you pop in there and say, I don't have a lot to say, but I'm going to share with you a couple minutes, like how this has impacted my life. Great. Because that's a perfect thing to invite people to. Sometimes it really helps people to like see your face and hear your voice and hear the passion in your voice than just reading a post on Facebook. So if I have somebody I'm talking to that is interested in coaching, I would much rather them hear me talk about coaching to them than just read a post about it, because I don't feel like our intent and our purpose comes out fully in our post as much as it can in a video. So that is the plan for that week. So I will be, and I didn't put this on here yet, but I'm promoting for this February group these next few days and then promoting for coaching those few days carrying up to those sneak peek weeks. That does not mean that behind the scenes I'm not still inviting to coaching. That does not mean that I'm not still inviting to a challenge group. I'm still having those conversations with people. My posts are just more geared toward that at that present time. That third week is when I typically start promoting for my challenge group the following month. So I'll start talking about a Health Bet the weekend after Valentine's Day. That Sunday the 16th is probably going to be a perfect time to start talking about, all right, like we got some time to like do some shit before, spring break gets here and summer gets here. Like, let's get our minds right and crush this Health Bet. I will probably do a blog post about it, and then just use my Wufoo applications and then like the drop-in emoji stuff. Kelly, did you have something you want to say? Okay. So I'm going to update this calendar and throw it in the team page. I don't think we have anything real. I wanted to touch on new coach training stuff. So a couple of us were talking the other day about new coach training, and I think we've probably tried everything under the sun as far as new coach training goes. We've done Facebook groups. We've done an app group. We've done a self-paced. We've done email series. Honestly, everyone has so many different learning tactics that like it's so hard to pin down what works best for everyone. So collectively, a few of us have purchased a document that we are going to be editing and using for our new coaches that will be universal for everyone to use when you sign up a new coach. We have a Google form, a Google checklist that whenever we send a new coach email, that Google checklist is within that so they can work through it. The Beachbody Champions page unit is the gold standard. So many coaches use that Beachbody Champions page units because everything is in there. Like it's literally broken down in such simple little videos and things that talk about everything. And yes, it does take time. It is something that someone will need to dedicate some time to kind of working through. And all of us coaches will tell you the first thing to do is just start, is literally to just start, just to tear that Band-Aid off, to do that coach coming out post, to start building your list of people that you want to have conversations with. And that document that we will be working through will be pinned in the announcements in our team page. We will be using message threads for new coaches for regular communication. And kind of just transitioning to a more community vibe instead of here's a group that's specific for training, do this assignment today. Because I know how overwhelming it can be if you fall behind a couple days and you're like, oh my God, I'm behind, I'm overwhelmed, I can't catch up with the assignments. It's much easier for me to just turn this off and walk away than it is for me to try to keep up. So I think self-paced is so very important. Being in a message thread with your people is very important, and really just staying connected and then duplication. And we know it. I mean, Sarah was just talking about it, doing the things and showing your coaches, this is what I'm doing to get to my goals. This is what, these are goals I've committed to for this month. This is what I'm doing. This is what we're going to do. So that's all I have for calendar. For announcements. Dream Team calls, I think I mentioned this before, but Dream Team calls have been permanently moved to Mondays at 11 a.m. Central Time. So no more Monday night Dream Team calls. So just take note of that. If you are not in the Dream Team, just ask. We can plug you in there. That's Melanie, Top Coach Melanie's team page, our upline. So I think that's all I have. How do I get out of here? Stop share. Okay. Anything else? Anybody have anything? I will tell you what I'm doing this weekend is just going back through my people that I thought were going to sign up in January that didn't, and offering those promo codes like ASAP. Hey, I know you had some interest, and because you did, I want to give you priority. I have 3 of these that you can use. If you want one, let me know as soon as you can, because if not, I'm going to give it to somebody else. Just brutally honest. What's up?
I shared in your page, and then if you're on my team, I shared in my team page. I just created some graphics while we were on the call, so you can add the promo codes to your story if you want to use them. So
Perfect.
Feel free to grab it if you want.
Perfect. Thanks, lady. We will do a new coach kickoff call Monday night. So that'll be 8:00. And then we'll do another one on the 17th. So plenty of opportunity to invite to coaching this month, this week, this month, and start working toward those next level rank advancement goals, Team Cup points.
Well, if you're on Team Cup and you got your email with your codes, there's apparently a Team Cup bingo you complete as a team. Ashley, did you see that?
In the what? Where?
So sorry, I'm just looking at it. It says download your week 1 bingo card here if you're on Team Cup. Bingo Blue Out week 1, the 1st through the 7th. Instructions: get a bingo/blue out by completing the 24 challenges on this card together as a team. Challenges will be validated where applicable. And you have a chance to win Beachbody swag bag. So apparently there's going to be weekly challenges if you're on Team Cup, and you can win some extra shoes.
Yeah, it says that one person from each team needs to submit the completed bingo card, and it like gives an email to where you can email it and stuff. I saw that too.
Like one of them, get 15 rejections as a team.
Hey, I'll
Check.
Done.
Nice. Okay. Well, we'll pull
So,
that.
yeah, check that out if you're on that. I didn't realize it. I skipped over it because I was really just worried about my codes. So there might be more in these emails that we need to look into.
Okay. So you know what, guys? I might just go ahead and create a Facebook group then, so we have a spot for all of these graphics, and they're not clogging up the team page feed. And then people that aren't on Team Cup are like, what the heck are you posting all this stuff for about Team Cup?
Also, I feel like it might get confusing in like a message pod.
Yeah. And to have to scroll back through all those to try to, and it's hard to print things out from a message pod versus printing it out from a laptop. Okay. Well, I'll create a group for that. I'm going to work out. I'm going to take some more Energize and I'm going to go work out. So, I wrote down on my paper that, January was a good month for people, for connections, for building relationships, for showing other people like what is possible. And I think, you guys see it through social media feeds right now, like how we are immersed in such an empowering other women culture, like how so many other women are like, and like with the Rachel Hollis stuff, like the Made for More, like the Girls Stop Apologizing, like that's so big right now. I mean, it should be like that all the time, hands down. But I think it's so inspiring to see other people like posting their struggles and posting their, workouts, and like people that aren't in my challenge groups and aren't using Beachbody products showing up, like I just crushed my gym workout, and like, 10 comments like, yeah, girl, you're a badass, like awesome, keep going. And that's so empowering. So I think that's what we do. Like we get to call that our job. And like, I'm not a baker. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. Like it's challenging. Like it's tough sometimes because it feels like your posts fall on deaf ears, and it feels like, you have so much passion and excitement, and like, why can't anyone else see this? Like, why don't you want to join my group? I don't get it. Oh my God, this is the best thing ever that's happened, and I think that can be a little bit challenging. But you guys, we take this momentum from a brand new year, like a brand new decade, and we carry that through the entire year. And we think about like, who needs me? Who needs me on my A game today? Who needs to see my post? And who needs to know that like, when they're ready to quit, there's somebody out here that is showing up, that cares, that gives a crap, and that, is here to inspire them. And I think at the very least, if we can continue to be that inspiration that somebody needs, then we're doing our job. And I know it's not always rainbows and unicorns, and that's why we share the bad stuff too. But being relatable, being an open book, and showing somebody that like, it doesn't have to be extremely difficult and challenging, especially when you have a group of people behind you that support you. But let's carry that momentum through. Let's make this Team Cup month a really, really good month. Lean in, support each other. Any ideas and things that are working for you, things that aren't working for you, things that you're struggling with, like these are all things that we need to lean into. Because sometimes something that I say, it may not work for somebody else, but something that Kelly says may work a little bit better, or something that Amanda posted may spark an idea to do something else. So just leaning in and sharing the things, that's what makes us a team. And I think we have a pretty good one. So, all right, y'all. Happy Saturday. Let's boomerang it, and then I'm going to get this recorded. Okay, are we ready? All right. Hold on. Hot mess. Okay. Emily's got her hands up like she's ready. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. All right, we got it. Okay, y'all. Have a good weekend. Thanks for getting on, guys. Bye.